sales order. Sales order menu option is used to record order information received from the customers. Materials are stored in warehouses, so the order needs to be attached to a warehouse. Order processing includes converting the orders into dispatches and raising invoices to the customer. The transactions may be carried out individually or in batches. Once delivered, the orders are closed in the system. The quantity of the stock in the warehouse needs to be updated based on dispatches and the receipts. Sales order slips are located under the Transactions menu of the Sales Management module and is the starting page for these transaction entries in the system. Now, let us see how to create a sales order. Before I proceed, I want to explain the GST requirements. When you are selling to a customer supply location within the same state, the GST should default to CGST plus SGST. When you are selling to a customer supply location outside the state, IGST should default. I will show you how this is automated. First, you need to navigate to the Sales Management module, pick the Transactions icon, and then choose the sales order. The browser window appears. To create a new sales order, you need to click on the new icon which is available at the bottom of the left-hand corner screen. The sales order form comes up. Note that this is the single screen from which you do all your transactions. It is comprehensive and simple. You will see on the left-hand side the transaction number, date, and related details. The auxiliary and the authorization codes, if used, allow more controls and detailed reporting. The mandatory fields are set up so that the critical data elements required for GST filing are captured at this stage. The top block on the right-hand side is your own company details, including the organization unit, the warehouse from where you are shipping. The next block is the customer details, the billing location. You need to capture the warehouse location to which you are supplying the goods. As noted earlier, the place of supply determines the tax, and you will see this shortly. Now, let me create a sales order. So, I am starting at the top right block. Organization unit indicates the organization unit of the transaction. This field is used to associate the sales order with one of the defined organization unit of the company. Now, select the organization unit. Warehouse. The locations that are used to store the company goods are called warehouses. The field is used to specify the warehouse of the slip or the invoice. Now, let us select the warehouse. Click on the select icon. A drop-down appears, and you can select the warehouse. Note that in this example, I am selecting a warehouse in the state of Tamil Nadu denoted by the suffix TN. Now, select the ARAP, that is account receivable and account payable. This being a sales order, it is the AR and is the customer. You can click on the select icon and pick the customer. I am picking up one sample customer. The rest of the fields are not mandatory. If the payment plan or salesperson code is associated with the customer, then it would be automatically populated. Now, you need to enter the material details. In this example, I am selecting the type as material. Next, I am selecting the material code. Material code is a unique number which is used to identify the material. The material selection can be made using a barcode reader. Now select the material. Description. The description of the material or service. When the code field is entered, the description of the material or service is automatically displayed on this field. Let me enter the quantity as 1. Unit price. Enter the unit price as 1000. Click on the other tab and select the shipping address. Let me select it as Tamil Nadu. Now click on the order tab. Since we have selected the same shipment addresses and the warehouse address to be same, you can see the CGST and the SGST which has been populated automatically. Now let us see how the IGST will be populated by selecting the shipping address to be different. Click on the other tab and select the shipping address. Select the shipping address as Karnataka. Click on the select option and move back to the order tab and see the IGST rate is updated automatically. This is how the tax has been updated. Now you can move at the bottom of the screen and see how the net total is updated. You had entered the total amount to be 1000 and the tax applicable would be 280. The net total would be 1280. Once this is done, you need to click on the save option which is available. Once the order has been saved, you need to change the status of the order. You can see the status is as draft. To change the status, you need to right click on it. A drop down appears. Click on change status. Click on approved and apply. You can see the status has been changed to approved. This is how you create a sales order.